Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Peterson Homestead. I'm Amaris, and this is my backyard. I figured today, since um, it's super quiet right now, that I figured I'd go around and do a little garden tour and see what's going on with everything since our last video. So here we go. So I'm sitting next to my humongous sunflowers, and I am trying to get out of the sun. It's really bright, but I figured this is the only time where I have that it's not super loud. So it's really quiet. All you hear are the birds, and it sounds really pretty. So we're gonna walk around, show you guys everything that's going on this week, and then we'll let you go. All right, here we go with the update on how everything's growing. Everything looks good in this bed. There's so much going on in here. The nasturtiums are coming in. The squash. The squash are good. A radish up along here. Sunflowers. I don't know how sunflowers got in here. Honestly, I have no idea. Pretty sure this is like some sort of cucumber. Alright, so here along this line, I've decided to plant flowers. Sunflowers, and I think marigolds and something else. It's probably mostly sunflowers though. And I have, where the chair is, I was going to do chamomile. Actually, I did. I planted chamomile though. The chair is going to go because it's just broken and I don't need it there. I don't want my kids to get hurt. But along here, planted sunflowers, and Axel and Duke like to go run back here. And Axel is in this bug finding mode. So he runs back here and he finds all the bugs. And my beds are crooked because Axel has taken the boards apart and is looking for bugs. Alright, and then here we got some things not as busy as that bed, but here as well. Tomatoes, collards that are being attacked, okra, more nasturtiums. Pretty sure there's a pepper over there, and then I planted more bell peppers in the back corner as well. So let's see. They're taking their time growing. I don't know what's going on with this bed. Maybe they just don't like it. Who knows? We have those over there, and we'll see. We'll go from there. So if I don't get tomatoes from here, I know I got tomatoes on the other side. But yeah, see my board? Good old Axel, searching for bugs. Here we planted potatoes. Like last week, I only have like 3 potatoes that I planted, and I have a bunch more in the bucket that I'm waiting for them to sprout. The little eyes. So I was going to box this off, but that's why the boards are here. But I think I'm just going to leave it and try to keep the kids out of it, especially Axel, so he doesn't dig. But that's that area. And here we planted almost 2 weeks ago pumpkins. And as you can see, I have 4 rows, 7. We planted 7 seeds in each row. So I may have gone a little overboard, but so far everything looks really good. We have like a couple that haven't gone yet. that haven't popped up yet, but I'm going to make sure that I get something. Oh no. Oh, what was it? Some bug. Okay. Yeah, time to start planting something along here so that my pumpkins aren't going to get attacked. So this row is missing 2, that row 1, this row 1, and then this row right here 1 also. The seed is right here, if you can see it, right there. So I'm gonna leave it, let it do its thing, but I really gotta find something to keep these nice and healthy. I'm thinking of planting sage up against this row too, because I still have sage from the last time I planted sage, and it's still surviving. Same with my rosemary. And this is our bed of our peas, my cover crops. And they're coming in certain spots. There's a seed right there. I'm gonna push it in the ground. Cover it up. And here's one right here too. Set it in the ground. There we go. Yeah, so there they are. Right here. And then all the way down there. All of them coming in. So we'll see. The corn is looking good. Corn is doing good. Sunflowers in the back. And this is my babies. Right here, my babies with sunflowers. So, can you just imagine how much bigger the sunflowers are going to be? I'm dying to see how much taller they're going to get. So this is pretty cool. It's my little walkway. My tomato plant right there. I had another one right here. I moved it yesterday, and oh look, a ladybug. A ladybug. It's a ladybug. I love having the ladybugs in here. I think I might, in a couple of days, probably go get some more ladybugs and just put them all over in the backyard, just so that they can eat off all the bugs that are trying to attack my food. So I have my watermelon there. Watermelons. My cucamelons here in this area. There's 3 of them, but for some reason they're growing really slow. I don't know why, but we'll see what's going on with that. Here are my loofahs and my honeydews, and I put this together yesterday. I have to go get more string, but yeah, I decided to, I want them to grow up. I don't want them to grow on the ground, so they're gonna grow up on the vines, and I'm just helping their little tendrils. I'm just helping their little tendrils grow. See them here? Just helping. Now it's got something to sprout. This one's already curling onto it, and the rest of them I'm gonna see how I can do that. Wait for this one, and then I'm gonna have to turn it so that it can reach over and grow. Same with these babies. Flies. So right now I'm just, this one is getting big. Let me sit you guys down for a minute. I'm just gonna help it, keep it up there. I don't see any little, oh yeah, there's little tendrils. So I gotta get some more things for it. But last year, my plants didn't do this well last year. So this is exciting, and the leaves they look amazing. They don't look like they've been attacked by anything. So I'm really happy about that. Really, really happy. And there's over there, random tomato plant. I did not plant them. It's just like I didn't plant these ones here. But there they are, and I'm leaving it. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it. I moved that one over there so it can have more space. But I need to figure out what's going on with my watermelons. There's a bug that's like attacking them. And literally has like eaten this one. This one looks okay and it's still growing. So is this one. This one's baby. So I'm gonna, hopefully they're good and they're gonna continue growing. So they got little tendrils here. This one's still growing even though the leaves are meh. But this is my watermelons, my tomatoes. I planted radish up in here yesterday. So, because I know radish with like the cucumbers and the squash family radish, they're like good companion plants. So I should have planted them when I first put the seeds in, but I didn't know. So now I know. Radish with the cucumbers, and I planted radish over here and along in there. And then Axel has his little plants growing over there. I planted more black beans, and then in the back I did more marigolds and nasturtiums because those are kind of like bug repellents, and the bugs will kind of steer clear of the other plants and go and eat those. So that's what I want instead. So a couple more days or so and they'll start planting up. Actually, maybe a week or so and they'll start growing because I just planted them yesterday. So, in my walkway that I wanted to do, sunflowers are popping up here. Nasturtiums that I planted are popping up here. And so, as long as I could keep this like weed free, I think I'm good. And then I'll figure out how to maybe either get more stones or some river rocks and pour in the middle, so that way there won't be any more weeds either. But here are the little baby nasturtiums, sunflower. There we go, baby nasturtiums, sunflowers. Nasturtium, sunflower. I kind of did like nasturtium, sunflower, kind of like a little mix of things. So they're growing and I'm happy, and I'm just trying to keep this area weed free. And I also put down peas. Sure did. So this area is going to be pretty awesome. Once everything grows up and I can get it growing on the trellis, it's gonna be pretty awesome. And then I did it. I planted carrots. So I did carrots in this whole spot right here. And that was like last week or so. So we'll see what happens. Carrots take a while to start sprouting. I know I have to keep it wet. So we'll see. Actually, I planted carrots before and I moved. So I didn't get to see anything, but that's where the carrots are. Here's my tomato plant that was over there with a big plant, but I moved it here. So yesterday I decided to move my pumpkins on the brain. Ugh. I decided to move this tomato plant because the watermelons were kind of getting covered, and the watermelons should be a lot bigger than they are right now. So I'm thinking they weren't getting enough sun. So I decided yesterday to move the tomato plant, and I moved it, and it survived its first night. So pretty happy. They look fine. I think it's gonna take a little bit for them to kind of bounce back, but they're good. I'm happy. They're not dead. They didn't die overnight, which is a good thing. So now, just to keep them going is the good thing, and to just watch out for it and keep an eye on it. And I'll probably go get some fertilizer for it in the next couple days and keep it fertilized. Since it's in a new spot, I want to keep it good. But this is a tomato, not a pumpkin. Tomato that was either it was like a really small ones, like the Gardener's Delight that I grow. So those were the Gardener's Delight, cherry tomatoes that I grew last year, and when they were starting to go bad, we would toss them out to the chickens for the chickens to eat, and the chickens were in this plot that the sunflowers are in. And I guess they didn't really eat all of it, so this was a tomato from that variety. And they just started to grow, and when I was getting that bed ready, I saw them growing, and I was like, maybe I should just leave it and not take it out, and so I left it. And I didn't thin them out as it was starting to grow. And so this is what I got. This is what I got. Right here. This is what I got. It's big beauty. So I'm not gonna keep you long. I got to go to the farm where we dropped off the chickens, and we got invited to go hang out for a couple of hours. So we're gonna go do that, and I'll probably bring you guys along if you want to. But yeah, transplanting the tomato that's this big is kind of scary, but did it. It needed to be done. I could have done it sooner, but I decided to wait. So this is it. It's my tomatoes, and they all have flowers. There's flowers growing and everything. So I'm just letting it grow, letting it do its thing. I might, the taller it gets, I might cut them off, because you know you could take a leaf from the tomato, put it in water, and you'll get more tomatoes that way too. So if you have a variety of tomatoes that you're planting, you could take if you really like it, take a leaf, a stem, seedling, whatever, from it, and put it in water, let it root, and then plant it again. And then you'll have more tomatoes. Free tomatoes, everyone. Free tomatoes. Alright, I'll let you guys go. Ted will take you along with us when we go to the farm. You go see all the beautiful animals and go check on our girls Lucy and Noir. But until next time, we love you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.